What is going on, YouTube? It is GhostHunter2018 back with another Madden 21 video, first one in a long time. And well, the playoff promo is here. And for the first time in a long time, the Browns are a part of this said promo. Now, if you're wondering what in the world the playoff promo is, you must be living under a rock. The playoff promo basically gives, and actually in this case, it gave, I think, 24 players, 95 overall cards, and each of these teams was a part of the uh, teams that made the playoffs. I think it's two per each team. And now the whole reason I am even recording this is because the Browns are finally in the playoffs after 18 years. And just for the hell of it, I'm actually going to run over some of the players here. Not all of them, but some of them. And honestly, I'm just going to go over the ones that I think are actually pretty good and ones you should probably go after. Let me go to playoff promo here. And so, yeah, as you can see, we have guys like Darius Leonard, Tom Brady, Rashaan Evans for Titans team teams. Ryan Tannehill actually got a playoff card. I'll show off a few of his stats here. 86 speed, 96 throw power. Now, the sad thing about these quarterbacks, none of them can get the gunslinger ability except for one. And I'll show you him in a bit. Now, the Browns, they actually ended up getting two cards like everybody else. They had 95 Denzel Ward, and I believe the other one was Joel Batonio. Yeah, so here they are right here. I have my Denzel powered up. So there he is with his non-powered up counterpart. And then the other one, and the other player, like, the players you should really be going after are big name players. Like, for instance, Denzel Ward, DK Metcalf. He actually got his playoff card as well. One of the more sought after players in Madden. 95 speed. And on a Seahawks theme team, this dude is probably going to have 90, I want to say 98 speed at least. So if you're running a Seahawks theme team, obviously you've got to power up DK and get that speed up. And then for specifically, this is for more for my Browns team, which I'll show you guys here in a bit. But the Browns, I don't know how in the world this is even possible, but the Browns have four people on this. Four people, four new 95 overall players from the playoff promo. We got, obviously, 95 Denzel Ward and Batonio, the two set guys that actually were a part of the team. But the other two players that most people probably won't know, we have Jordan Poyer, who I believe was actually drafted by the Browns in 2014, so we got him here. 94 speed. Now, I believe on a theme team, on a Bills or Browns theme team, I believe he can get to 99 zone. I can't remember though. I'll probably have to show him off here in a bit. And then the kind of the sad thing is the final player on the Browns, or formerly of the Browns, who got a playoff card, was actually Mitchell Schwartz, the right tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs, who I personally don't have yet, but as you can see on my left, I am currently working on powering him up. I'll probably end up getting him tomorrow. 88 strength, one of the better tackles in the game. This guy, I'm guaranteeing you, if the Chiefs make the Super Bowl, he will probably be getting an upgrade. If he doesn't, he is still very much an in-game card. And, yeah, so you can actually get, I think you can get 2 players for free. Well, let me think here. I think you can get 2 for free. Well, technically not free, but you can get 1 through the store right now. Actually, there is the 10 times elite player bundle, which gives you a choice of any of the 95s you had just seen, and the other option, you can actually do, technically there's 3 ways you can get a 95. The second and easiest option is doing the playoff celebration solos right here. Now, you can only get 56 stars through running the playoff celebration solos themselves, but there's also a second set of challenges here, maybe next year, and all you need to do, like I've done here, is just complete these first 4, or the first challenge on 4 stars. They're actually pretty easy. All just moment solos. So like for this one, you have to complete 8 passes in the quarter. My advice is just run drag routes with your tight end. They can't block it, or can't guard it. And the third and final way you can get a 95 overall player for your theme team, or just your regular team overall, is through the one and only playoff set here. So you have, this is kind of a dumb set, so I'd probably just recommend just getting the 2 you can from the bundle and bundle and challenges. But you need 389s, 587 to 88s, and 785 to 86s. And if I remember, these 89 overall players have shot up in price quite a bit. I think they're 20, 30k a piece. So this will cost you at least a couple $100,000. So I highly recommend avoiding that. Now, earlier today, there actually was a set in the game to get the 97 overall playoff master, Steve Smith Sr., which you could apparently complete by using your team captain player and its tokens. But as you can see clearly, EA has decided to remove that set until you can actually earn it on January 29th, I want to say. So anyway, enough rambling about the playoff promo. Let me show you the Browns theme team in all its glory, or at least most of it. If there are any players who are formerly of the Browns that I am missing or have/need power-ups, please let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe, all that good shit. And anyway, so here's the team. Our quarterback, our commander-in-chief, is 93 Baker Mayfield. Kinda wish he got a power-up because I'm sick and tired of using his base 93. But 86 speed on a Browns theme team, 96 throw power. Pretty decent stats, but yeah, he could be a lot better if EA would just give this man a damn power-up. And then our wide receivers are kind of lackluster at this point. Our best wide receiver is 95 Odell Beckham Jr., who sadly tore his ACL in the game against Cincinnati, and yet they were dumb enough to give him a card. And our other wide receiver, as you can see here, is 86 Jarvis Landry. Now, he could be getting an upgrade if they do the playoff promo like they did last year in Madden. They had, I think, 93s to 91 overall players. So I'm kind of hoping he gets one of those cards if they do it. We got Andy Janovich, Jim Brown, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, the usual. Ozzie Newsome and Austin Hooper, both 93s. Now, the offensive line is actually kind of scary how good it actually is. We have, and most of these guys are powered up, except for these 2 right here. We have 96 Joe Thomas, 96 Joe Batonio for the playoffs. Flashback Alex Mack, most people probably don't know, he was actually drafted by Cleveland and then traded to Atlanta, which Cleveland is seriously regretting now because, yeah, injuries have torn this team to pieces. We have no offensive line coming up for the game coming up on Sunday against the Steelers. 94 Mitchell Schwartz, who I showed off when I was showing off the 96 Mitchell Schwartz. Like I said, pretty decent stats on him. Good on a Browns or Chiefs theme team. And the defense is really, really something. I mean, we got 94 Myles Garrett, 93 Sheldon Richardson. The left side of our defensive line is a little but who needs a good front four when you have a secondary like this? I mean, we got 98 Denzel Ward with 97 speed, 97 excel, 95 agility, 98 man coverage with 98 press. So if you run like a press man-to-man scheme, he ain't getting burned anyway. And another one of our cornerbacks, as you can see to my left, we have 94 Joe Hayden with, I believe, a chemistry boost actually gets him up to a 96 right here. Yeah. 96 overall with pretty decent speed for somebody like him. He's only 5'11", though, so that's a bit of a struggle for deep balls. He's actually, stat-wise, he's actually better than Denzel. But with chemistries and everything, Denzel is still the superior player. Hence the reason I have him, hence the reason I have Denzel starting over Joe Hayden. Now, I think our weakest point is Grant Delpit, but that's simply because all he has is the rookie card, and he hasn't gotten an upgrade since the beginning of the year, since I think he tore his ACL. So we've got him here, only 88 speed. He's actually slower than Jabril Peppers. Now, if you're wondering why he's not on the Browns theme team, Jabril Peppers, he does not have a power-up. So, and plus I don't really need him because of the next guy I'm going to be showing you. And I briefly showed you him when I was looking at the auction house. But we have 98 Jordan Poyer with 96 speed, 99 acceleration. Holy shit, this dude's got burners. 89 tackling, 99 player rec. But the biggest stat of them all, 99 zone. Now, if you're throwing deep against these guys, if you're throwing deep against the Browns secondary, the only way you're getting the ball anywhere is if you're throwing over to Delpit's side. But other than that, you're fucked. And then our linebackers, probably the second strongest piece of this defense. 93 Demario Davis, and yes, he played for the Browns. 88 speed, 90 excel. Not too bad for a right outside linebacker. He's more of a coverage player than an edge rusher, hence the reason he only has 61 finesse move. That's hot garbage. Joe Schobert, who was actually no, he wasn't traded. I think he was cut by the Browns last season. Kind of wish we had kept him around because our only other middle linebacker is Mac Wilson, which really, really sucks. 85 speed, not too great for a middle linebacker. But then again, middle linebackers have been absolutely atrocious this year in Madden. Our second string middle linebacker is 89/91 because of chemistries. 91 DeQuell Jackson, who played for them, I believe, in, I want to say mid-2000s, so like 2010, all that. I believe he was actually a part of their playoff team the last time they made it, back in 2002. Correct me if I'm wrong. But basically very similar stats to Joe Schobert. 86 speed with chems, which actually isn't too surprising because I have, I believe, 50 out of 50 Browns chem. Now, the biggest struggle of this team is going to definitely be the special teams unit, which I will show off here in a bit. Our current left outside linebacker is actually 91 Jamie Collins, who was, I believe he also was cut by Cleveland. He was either cut or traded to the Detroit Lions last season. Also really missing him, but who needs him when you have the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith? 86 speed, 87 excel, 94 tackling. Not too great everywhere else, but if you need somebody to stuff the run, Malcolm is definitely your guy. And our backup linebackers at this point would be 79 boosted to an 81 BJ Goodson, not too great there, and 81 overall Mac Wilson. And then by far the weakest part of the Browns theme team, the special teams unit. 81 Jamie Gilliland, our punter. I could have 81 Andy Lee here, but sadly he does not get Browns chemistry, even though he did play for the Browns a couple of years. But I'm thinking he'll end up on this team once Team of the Year rolls out, assuming he gets the Team of the Year punter like he did last year, which I think he was actually a 96. Not too bad. And then a man we actually traded away, or, well, no, we didn't trade him. We cut him. 76 overall, Austin Seibert. Now, our current kicker is actually Cody Parkey, aka the master of the double doink. But sadly, he does not have a card in Madden. If he did, he would probably be my starting kicker. But yeah, actually, one of the big things for me, the Browns theme team, if you run the correct formations, which I definitely do not, you can have 99 overall Jordan Poyer in the box. And this guy with, I believe, what is his hit power? Shit. I cannot find his hit power. But with his tackling ability and his 96, 97 over, speed, yeah, nobody's going to be dumb enough to throw over the middle with Jordan Poyer sitting down there in the middle. And then, obviously, Coach Kevin Stefanski, kind of hate that he's going to be missing his first playoff game because he, I believe, came down with COVID, I want to say 3 days ago. But anyway, so that is the Browns theme team in its glory. And the fact that these guys hadn't won the playoff or hadn't made the playoffs since 2002 severely is really, really disappointing. With a team like this, you should definitely be making the playoffs more than once a decade. But yeah, this has been Ghost Hunter 2018, and that is the Cleveland Browns theme team. Now, comment down below if I'm missing anybody, hit the bell icon, subscribe, all that good shit. I might be doing a gameplay with these guys later today, tomorrow once I get the Mitchell Schwartz upgrade. I don't know. Comment down below if you want to see that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.